All right, here we are on the court, Pickle with Mickle style. I'm excited to have David from Deep Stories joining me on the court today. We're doing this on a Sunday fun day. David, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I am awesome. I am pickle-tastic. Again, thanks for making a little bit of time for me on the weekend, especially ahead of one of the main things that we're going to talk about, David. We're going to get into your background, how you started creating these amazing events. That's what we're here for. That's what Deep Stories does, folks. You're going to hear it right from David. The big thing upcoming, and of course, I'm excited about it. We got pickleball, music, comedy, dink and dine, a lot of other things. David, this is what you do. You were just telling me offline, you've been doing it for a little while. Go ahead, tell your own story.
All right. So, hi, everybody. My name is David. I run a company called Deep Stories. Deep Stories is pretty much an environment, a third place, a platform for stoners. We believe in adrenaline, cannabis, and wellness, and we want to raise the experience in the standards of cannabis events. We want to prove to everybody we're not just lazy stoners. So pretty much I got into the industry in 2016. I started off as a budtender making $10 an hour, got into licensing and applications, was the right-hand man for a dispensary owner right here in Arizona. And in 2022, we branched off into our own company. And yeah, so we have entered the pickleball community. And our claim to fame was we throw a cannabis festival at Golfland Sunsplash. Yeah.
Nice. That's the splash event, right?
Yeah, the Night Splash. It's actually next month, September 26th. It's on a Saturday night. A couple thousand people are going to be there. All of your favorite vendors, all the attractions that are open. It's going to be EDM music, which is like house, trance, dubstep, all of that. And yeah, it's one giant experience. Been doing it pretty much since COVID or right after COVID. And yeah, it's thriving.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. And, mention post COVID, we could get back outside. Incredible idea. Let's get back to the safety meeting happening this Tuesday there at Dinkendine. This is the second one you've done, and you're combining all of these elements. We're going to have pickleball, music, and a little comedy roasting. Let's go back to the pickleball before we get to some of this comedy, because I need you to tell me more about that. But with pickleball, of course, passionate here about pickleball. This is Pickle with Mickle for crying out loud, and appreciate David joining me. How did you decide that, this pickleball thing is something I need to get my events, including it?
Well, different factors. Our motto is adrenaline, cannabis, and wellness. Anything that makes your blood pump while you recover with cannabis, and wellness for the longevity. Literally just put them together. And what makes this so easy or natural, I would say, is we're not faking anything. This is the lifestyle that we live. I wouldn't say like I'm a massive pickleballer, but I've been playing pickleball since, 25 years ago when I would visit my grandfather at the Villages,
Wow.
in Florida. It's like, so
Okay.
I've been playing for a very long time. I like it. It's active, all ages. You can be competitive if you want to. You can, it's a fun, yeah, it's a fun game. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think you hit the nail on the head. I mean, high energy, right? Recovery, wellness. Anytime you go around, even just any pickle court, people are out there playing, the energy is there. The people waiting to get on the court, the energy is there. And I mean,
Mhm.
I saw you guys setting up, doing your photo shoot for this thing. That's how we met. And there was just energy right there. I was playing with my weekly league. We were doing our little tournament, and I just said, I got to get over there and see what this is all about. And you also mentioned too, folks, if you want to come to this event, you don't have to be any rated pickleball player. However, there's opportunity for you to play some pickleball, listen to great music, enjoy some food, and guess what? Hang out in this community that is starting to develop. You mentioned over 1,000 people at the Splash event. How many
Mhm.
people were at the first safety meeting at Dinkendime? It was big. I remember seeing pictures.
Yeah, it's sold out. We had 1,200 downloaded tickets. Yeah, I know. It was a party. Yeah, it's pretty much how it all happened. It was fantastic. Dick and Dine is great to work with, from their staff to the managers to the owners of the property. Everybody was extremely nice, welcoming, and yeah, it's time to start putting pickleball on the map.
Hell yeah, man. I like it. And then how do you go about as you continue to, let's just say, curate these events? Are you working with the same DJs all the time? You've got a crew, but then if people want to get involved, certainly they can probably talk to you at the event. If they want to kind of throw their name in the rings to be a part of it, would they contact you through your website?
This is where delegation comes in, So now I pretty much have all of my homies run a certain department. So, for example, with Dick and Dine in safety meeting, is that we work with a local agency that we put local bands to perform in front of stoners.
Nice.
So right now I'm using my homie Nacho that's going to be DJing, fits whatever demographic that we need to be pitching to, and then our host, Tweety, which is, killing it. I've been working with him for the last 4 years. He was hosting my events when I started in 2019. So it's
Awesome.
literally just putting the friends on and just growing. As we're getting older, we're not trying to promote getting messed up.
That's
So
right.
let's get into
That's
better
right.
health.
We're
And
promoting wellness. We're promoting using the energy that, believe it or not, folks, we all have in us in a positive way with other people. I love it. And hey, don't forget, the voice is the choice. You ever need a, substitute MC? You let me know because I can bring it,
awesome.
brother. But
Yeah,
having
yeah. So
having a lot of fun with David right here from Deep Stories, talking about the safety meeting. Go ahead. Go ahead.
no, I was just going to say we're very thankful for people to apply. Yeah, hit us up in the DMs. Deep Stories AZ, Safety Meeting AZ, Night Splash AZ. Sorry.
Awesome. And you mentioned the folks at Dink and Dine. They are great to work with. It's a great venue. Super excited for Tuesday. As you continue to grow, you mentioned, hey, that's all part of it. Let's continue to grow. I love the fact you've got a team, you're able to delegate and make this unique for the event that it is. Would you plan to take this on the road at all? Look, maybe to get out of the valley.
Yeah, we've been approached. We had dispensaries from all over the country have asked us to come out there and throw stuff. Whether it's like bringing, yeah, it's kind of it's got quite wild who ends up in your DMs. Yeah,
I bet.
to say
I
that.
bet. And I tell you what, right now, maybe thanks to Pickle with Mickle, you get pickle venues that say, hey, come do this for us in our town. Because a good friend of mine out here in the Pickleverse does something similar. And again, we were talking before, and that's why I've got a lot of passion for these kind of events.
Yeah.
She does kind of like pickle raves. She's going to be in North Carolina. She's already heading around. And we need these things. There is room out there for events put on by companies like Deep Stories. And folks, if you're in the Valley, get to the website, come to Think and Dine this Tuesday, plan already for the splash night in September and join. Talk about that. It's a membership community. How do people join? Right on the website.
Yeah, it's quite easy. We started the membership because we had to sit down with Tempe PD, to figure out how to make this all legal. Because at the end of the day, there's literally no language. So after talking with attorneys,
Unprecedented, right? I mean,
yeah.
you're rowing through waters unnavigated. You're freaking Magellan, David.
Oh no, it's quite crazy how deep we've gotten with this. We've got the mayor involved. The easiest part of the process is the COI, the insurance. They're all for it. They're like, give me your money.
We,
You know, like,
we can
so
we,
it's
we can
yeah.
bundle a premium here with an additional rider as long as that check clears.
hmm Yeah, so it's just just making sure it's compliant. It's making sure that the owner is okay with everything, and then just coming out with a theme and idea that people are actually going to want to go to. So like my philosophy is like I want to do things that I want to do. So it's either going out to like a concert or going out to eat, or like I'm going out with my friends to do something kind of like a mini golf or like a pickleball. You're going down there, having fun, being with people. So it's getting people out of the house and creating a third space. To be honest, it's a third space. You'll get to try a bunch of different cannabis brands. You're going to see local bands, comedians. There's gonna be a pizza like little pizza garden this time.
Cool.
Yeah. It's just doing something really fun instead of standing in line in a field or a bar. It's like we're yeah.
I'm here to support, help continue the growth of these things. And again, folks, you can play pickleball at this. You can watch the people playing pickleball. There's even an opportunity if you're a little competitive, right? There's a little pickle challenge in there.
Yeah.
That's where I'm going.
Yeah. So I'm teaming up with Vegan Social to do
Okay.
a pickleball tournament. Yeah, so they have their own like little league going on. I'm like, all right. So I've been friends with them for a hot minute. So like, all right, come on down. So they're going to host a pickleball tournament on Tuesday. So if you want to apply, hit their page up. Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's inside and outside courts,
Awesome.
So yeah, it's beginner to experienced.
Now, if people want to apply for that, is it on your site or did you say go to Vegan Social directly?
Vegan Social directly.
Okay. Or you can throw my
Delegation.
name in there and let them know the kid's coming to
Yeah.
play some pickle.
Yeah. It's literally what I've learned. It's all about collaborations.
Absolutely.
Team up with as many people as possible. There's millions of people here in Phoenix, alone, not including anything else. So, help leaders create leaders. So,
Incredible. And you mentioned, yeah, there are tons of people in the valley. And folks, if you want to stop moving here for like 6 months, it's okay. And then you can keep coming.
it is
Having a
hot. It
great
is
time.
hot.
Let's talk about some of the other aspects of the event. I was just looking at the comedy roast section of it. Talk to me about that. These are local comedians. Tell me, how is this like? It's like a comedy battle.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of a comedy roast battle?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just say no one's safe. You are going to get made fun of by multiple people, and you better not have thin skin. I'll just say that. And it's quite entertaining. It's a whole league. So imagine like a sporting league. There's a league in Tokyo, London, all over America. And so there's a Phoenix chapter. And so we're inviting the Phoenix chapter to come out, put on a show for their stoners inside if they want to cool down,
Right.
just have a good time. Yeah.
They like go after each other, right? It's like
Yeah.
a comedy battle, like a rap comedy battle. I mean, that people know what a rap battle is. This is what it is. Comedy roasting each other. It's gonna be great.
Oh yeah. It's so they'll make fun of each other, and then there's three judges, and then the judges make fun of them also.
Fantastic. And all local source talent for this event, correct?
Yeah, this event series, which is called the Safety Meeting, we're doing the backyard edition, pickleball, is that this is our local platform, whether it's a local DJ, band, comedians, pickleballers, literally anything, just a local community. This is our way to kind of like help out the community, and then eventually we're going to start getting into the 501c3 market and start getting into the charities and just doing
Awesome.
things. So yeah, and then just getting on the ground floor, just helping out as much as we can, which which stuff like this is
Yeah, all right.
how we can become very diverse, and hit different industries, and then find people who consume, and then just bring them, and just I'm even considering making people wear name tags so people know their name. And why it's pretty much it's at the end of the day, it's a social club. You can play pickleball there, listen to live music while you're doing it for a couple hours. If you want to eat, you can. If you want to drink, you can. Smoke, you can. There's areas for everything that you want. I've learned that by throwing these events, one person might be able to drink, one person might want to smoke. Like,
Well, people might just want to experience the vibe.
yeah,
I mean,
exactly. Mhm.
sometimes why do you go to that concert with your friends, even if that band isn't always in your playlist? Because you're going to a concert. Why do you want to come to safety meeting? Because you want to say I was there, and you need to come with me to the next one. This thing is going to be banging. I don't even know if kids say that anymore, but it's going to be awesome. Let me tell you, music, pickleball, comedy. You cover all the bases. And again, even just to come and be a part of it. And that's where pickleball is such a participation sport. And I think, I mean, again, incorporating it is going to elevate it. It was successful the first time. It's going to continue to be successful, and having a great time with David from Deep Stories right here on Pickle with Mickle. So bring us behind the curtain a little bit. You mentioned vegan lifestyle. How long? I mean, has that been a part of you for a long time now? Was that what took you down that path? Just overall wellness?
Oh, you really want to know? No, you want to hear the 30-second story?
Yeah, give me the pitch.
All right, I'm not allowed to swear, right?
You can temper it.
All right, so I went to New Orleans for a bachelor party, with
Okay.
all my buddies. I'm originally from
You're going to
from
be
New
allowed to
England.
swear in this story. The context is fine.
No, I'm not. I was just making a joke. But I'm from New England, and so we're gonna meet one of my best friends down in New Orleans for a nice bachelor party. Right off the bat, we rented out this outdoor mansion, kind of downtown, super moldy. So the main goal of going down there was to hit up the Raising Cane's Fried Chicken Festival.
Okay.
So like, yeah, we're gonna go celebrate it there. Then let's like have like a fun time. My favorite thing back then was chicken, right? And the amount of fried chicken that was sitting out all day and combined with the mold in that apartment, I got so sick. I was constantly throwing up like I had too much Jaeger. And then I just fucking went cold turkey. And then I was like, then I started going into it, reading it. Yeah.
And that
Never
was
go
it.
back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that friend still married?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, he is.
All right. So originally you said New England, so you're a masshole.
Yeah, I am. Lawrence.
Yeah, I say that with affection. I have plenty of friends who are, and I mean that they acknowledge it too. That's just part of it, right?
Yeah. Yeah. If your friend's not mean to you, that means they don't like you.
That's right. That means you're just not really in it. It's all fake, folks. So I
Yeah.
mean, just remember that. And been out in the valley for how long?
Since 2016.
Okay.
Yeah.
2016 and started really kicking this stuff in gear post COVID, like you said. And we're looking forward to the safety meeting coming up August 25th, 7 to 10 p.m. at Dink and Dine. Go to Deep Stories. Is it deepstories.co? Is the
Yeah.
website?
.co. Uh-huh.
.co. People could join. They could become members. And they could also, if they're not a member, get a ticket there.
Yeah. Uh-huh. So we're going full emo. We're nostalgic. So if you go onto our website, our event series are like CD discs, like when you open up the plastic cases. Yeah. So you literally just click the event series and it brings you right to the ticket link for both.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
There it is right there, folks. You go to the
Mhm.
website, deepstories.co, as we said. And this is pretty slick. I was checking this out earlier. You got them all listed here. We got this night. There's the splash night from earlier. We got the safety meeting. Is this upcoming later?
Yeah, so those are our two other event series. One's the comedy roasting series, which is that bottom one, the pot roast, play on words. And then we have an event series called the pregame because I'm getting older and I want the events over by like 9.
Love
So
it.
yeah, I know. Things are changing. And so yeah, we have some really cool things in the work for that series. Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. So when you're not occupied doing all this, delegating things out, what are the other things that David likes to get into? You a hiker guy, you get on you're outdoorsy all the time, or talk to me.
Oh man, I don't know if you want me to go down that rabbit hole, but I definitely love myself some conspiracy theories
Love
and
it.
world traveling videos. I want to see what the whole world looks like. It's whether it's in a cave or a cruise in Antarctica to literally everything in between. Yeah.
Love it. Hey, we'll go down that wormhole together when I see you Tuesday night. Big conspiracy guy put out a episode of my show not too long ago talking about some fun conspiracies. One of them, Denver Airport. That's one of my favorite. What say you about that?
Hey, we'll just leave it here. I think America was the original Egypt and Rome.
I like it. Let that marinate, people. Let that marinate. That's how we do it right here on Pickle with Mickle. We got to leave them dangling because that way they're going to want to come back for a little more.
That's hilarious. I love it. I love it.
Now, do you follow any other sports at all?
Yeah, every sport.
Okay.
I root for the Boston home team. Got to stay loyal.
I wanted to make sure you said it because if you started throwing out anybody other than the Boston team, they were going to come for you. I love the Bruins hat. The Pats about to kick it off. The Sox are making a run right now. It's crazy.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Yeah, yeah. And so that's this is Pickle with Mickle, full pickleball all the time. My other show is all major sports. I've been breaking down football. You like the fact I got your Pats right there, getting back to the playoffs. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes.
Do you play fantasy?
I do. Are you
Yeah.
in a league?
I make jokes. It's like the most consistent thing in my life. I've been playing with the same group of kids since 2009. It's been a hot minute.
I've been playing with my brother who lives on the East Coast and a bunch of people in this league for even longer than that. And we got to keep it going. At this point, you have to keep going.
Yeah, we play 12-person PPR, 2 defensive players.
Ooh, okay. We're standard 10, it's 12 standard PPR. Nothing super fancy, no keepers, anything like that. Straight up.
We got keepers. Yeah, we got
Okay.
keepers.
I was listening.
So,
Go ahead.
no, it's kind of crazy. Like, so the way we do the keeper is hypothetically, if your player's ranked, in the 3rd round, you have to lose your 2nd round pick if you want your keeper.
Gotcha. I was listening to, as I call them, the dailies, my general sports radio-a-thon as I'm driving around the Ubs across the valley. Best Uber in the valley, folks. You'd be lucky if you get me. And they were talking about some of these leagues First of all, the entry fees were out of this world, but they've got penalties for if a player on your team gets arrested during the season, you're penalized or something on the team. It is crazy.
I love
Very
that.
intricate, very intricate. And I was like, I do like that, you know?
That is fantastic. Props to that, dude.
You got any openings in your league?
You know what? Haven't had one in several years. Pretty competitive. It's not too much. It's a couple $100, but
That's how it
I've won
happens, though,
3
man.
times.
That's how it happens. Hey, well, we'll talk fantasy strategy all year
I love it.
because I'm always down for any football talk. That's what I call, football, I feel is everybody's shared porn. Everybody can watch a little football every once in a while. We can't wait for it to come back. And when it's gone, we got to trudge through the sludge of the sports year. And something that can help us all out Tuesday night, Dink and Dine, 7 to 10. Safety meeting, everybody. Pickleball, music, comedy roast is going to be incredible. And I'm super thankful to have David from Deep Stories joining me on the court right here. Dave, this has been great. I really appreciate the time. Before I let you go, any final things you want to plug? Any additional events? Hit the safety meeting one more time.
Yeah, this is a event series, to attract the outcasts that want to, play pickleball. Like we thought this was a great idea to get you guys off the couch, smoke some fucking weed, and let's go. So this Tuesday, 7 o'clock. Imagine just playing pickleball in your friend's backyard, listening to music with the grill going. Everybody just walking around. If you don't want to get hit with bugs, I'm just making jokes. You go inside the house, which is the clubhouse.
That's
Go
right.
watch some comedy. So it's literally set up like a backyard. It's 3 hours. There's really the line moves very fast. So you're not waiting outside very long, and it's just fun. So come smoke some weed and play some pickleball this
Do
Tuesday.
it, people. You got to do it. It is, community. That's what we're about. Pickleball, music, local talent. And Tuesday night, folks, that cloud over Mesa is not a haboob. You need to get down to Dink and Dine and have some fun. David, I really appreciate you making some time for me.
Thank you very much. You were awesome.
My pleasure.